Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Last time we got closer with Camellia. We found out about her dark secret, and she is now our good friend and potential, I guess not lover, but I guess friends with benefits. Yeah, we're friends with benefits right now. She's into some really kinky stuff though, so, you know, luckily Manorak doesn't mind. He's all about the pleasure as well. And he's not exactly a good person, so he's all right with all that stuff. But she's our ally now. We also we went to a wedding with Sela, and basically the jeweler Sunhammer, he what was it? Enchanted a lot of the jewelry he sold to have demons in it and stole souls and stuff. So we're gonna have to deal with that too at some point. But the Camellia one was definitely the highlight of that whole ordeal in the last episode. Alright, so we need to rest. Hey, our portal's closed. So let's go ahead and rest because we used our buffs. More cheese crostata. Yum, yum, yum. Here's an interesting fact. The second arms of Glabrazus grow where nipples grow on humans. Could human nipples evolve into an extra pair of limbs over time? Sorry, I'm not drunk enough for this conversation. What do you guys say to having arms instead of nipples? I guess that would probably, I don't know how it would work for you know, I've lost my train of thought. Let's just move on. I don't think it would work in an evolutionary sense. I guess for men, maybe it would be fine. I don't know enough about the importance of nipples, to be honest. Oh boy. Okay. Anything to do in here? You guys got things to do, right? Not you. Oh, you're going down to meet this group here. You're gonna make it? You're gonna make it? You're gonna make it. Join up. Good. In this army. Don't think you were gonna make it all the way down there. Probably need another day. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing on this? 5 days for that. We have other things we could do, though. Looks like relics. What's the rank up? Logistics. Okay. Enchanting the altar of the first retriever. The relic will be augmented. Go and do that. Do you want to wait 5 days? I'd like to get this rank up. Let's wait 5 days. I don't mind doing that. And we have more recruits. With 34,000 of these things. That's crazy. Get all of them. Ooh, we got clerics too. That's gonna be nice. Paladins, light cavalry, and marksmen. Alright. So, you guys are coming down here. Come on down. And you'll be joined by these church guards. And these clerics. Wait. There we go. Search for new ones of these. More clerics. Alright. That's a lot. 36 more clerics is pretty good. You know, once all these forces join up, we might be in a really good position to attack that level 11 army. Alright, go ahead and join. You guys... No. Okay, that's fine. Alright, skip a day. Alright. We're gonna have to have Manorak's Legion come up here to confront this group. Have you guys come down. Oop. Join up. Damn, still not rank 9. Surely this will rank us up, right? 36 more clerics. There we go. Strength 9. 200 clerics. Whew. That is impressive. Impressive show of force here. Okay, first blood. One of the officers has been bringing recruits to the prison so that they could fight weakened captives and kill them. He wanted to prepare the newcomers for the first battle, but unfortunately, during one of the training sessions, one of the soldiers got killed and everything came to light. I approve of this method. Adds 300 military experience. Forbid touching prisoners. 750 leadership. Or recruit prisoners who prove their worth through these fights into the army. Unlock the right to a pardon decree. 30 cultists are recruited. Approve of this method. Because of these practice battles, soldiers will go into their first battle ready to take someone's life. This experience, paid for with the blood of others, will save the lives of recruits. Yep, we're okay with that. We also got a rank up here. Oh, our military can rank up. Nice. Another decree here. Oh, this is development of the art of war. Issued that decree. Cool. And that's 3 days left on those things. Skip a day. Saving. An army has reached you and now attacks. Pursue them. Yeah. Is that even a question? This is a level 7 army that's fighting us right now too, isn't it? It's a pretty tough army. Pretty tough army. But not tough enough. Dude. My forces are pretty damn powerful. I love it. I love it a lot. Okay. So we probably need to go... The combat effectiveness of the Crusader army has increased. The military council requests that the Crusader leader attend their meeting and receive an update report. Will do, will do. First, leveled up. We got guaranteed slow ability. Offensive training 2. Plus 2 damage per level. Or increased infirmary size. God, she's so strong. Extended infirmary. Is that what this is? Yeah, that's probably more important at this stage. Yeah, just get it. Yeah, we'll be fine. And you can come back down here. Okay. Looking at the rest of the map, are there like any other armies we got to be aware of? I don't see any. Where's my third legion at? Hey, you guys should be up here. You guys can stay there at whatever that place is called. Okay, decrees. What is this place called? Ah, whatever. Let's go have our military council. I'm having way too much fun with the Crusader part of this. I feel like a lot more fun than I had in the first playthrough, I think. I think the first playthrough I suffered pretty heavily early on, and I just never like spent the time to just rest and recover. I think a large part of that was because I was scarred from Kingmaker's time mechanics, like how everything was timed, and I was afraid that this game would have it too, so I was rushing a little bit. But yeah, Captain Odin, and I want to just make it clear I enjoy the time limit parts of these games, but yeah. Commander, I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. It's time for a counterattack. Korra has used his magic to erect a citadel, Storm's Peak, to the south of Dresden to threaten us. We must destroy this fortress. But before we set out, I strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, an army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition based on a defensive style of warfare. Hell no. A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. The demons are bloodthirsty, but they're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand. A little shock and awe? That is actually super effective. We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack the demon's individual might, but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use it is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, without the enemy's blow, or withstand the enemy's blow, then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That is how the Taldan Phalanx won their battles. That is how we will prevail as well. Ah, yes, the Phalanx. I think I went on like a little lecture about phalanxes in my first playthrough. No matter what bright ideas the general has, no matter what strategies they may devise in advance, in battle a soldier must know how to react. If I were in charge, I would give my officers freedom to act on their own initiative, instead of hammering particular tactics in their heads. Your Uplander military lacks cunning. You prefer to fight head-on in situations that call for guile. I say we make use of diversions and sabotage in our tactics. Here's what I think. Our soldiers are a brave lot, but they're too fond of fighting in formation on a clear field. We're at war, not a ball game. We need to be more cunning than that. More inventive. In Old Sir Chorus, we knew plenty of ways to hurt the enemy without attacking from the front. Many of those ways would be useful to our army today. Tell me more about Korra's stronghold. Storm's Peak is a mountain fortress built by the demon's unholy magic. Korra chose the location for his base of operations wisely. Not only is it well protected, it also provides convenient attack routes that threaten Dresden. The most vicious battle beasts are bred in the depths of the fortress, which has dungeons so vast they could hold an almost infinite number of captives. Why can't we use multiple tactics at once? To train the troops to follow the new tactic, we must drill it into their heads, make them remember it better than their own names. If we try to teach our soldiers conflicting tactics, dissonance will inevitably ensue in the heat of battle. Alas, it is wiser to sacrifice a diversity of options in favor of uniformity of action. Seele, it's risky, but there are no cowards in our ranks, are there? Fighting demons is a dangerous business in general, but in my experience, only a swift and daring cavalry attack can strike real fear into the hearts of an enemy as reckless as demons. An army of knights betting everything on a cavalry strike. Yeah, the demons will be amazed at how varied and surprising our tactics are. Reggie, how do the Taldan Phalanx fight? First, a tight infantry formation advance forward. It secures a foothold that threatens the enemy's position and awaits the inevitable attack. Upon meeting the first onslaught with a shield wall, the footmen dampen the momentum of the breakthrough. Then, at the officer's command, launch their counteroffensive. After a short charge that tramples everything that stands in their way, a gaping breach appears in the enemy ranks and the offensive turns into a rout. Windog narrows her eyes like an angry cat. If someone tried that on me, I'd shoot their infantry down one by one from 50 paces away. I'd love to watch those armored, shielded oafs chase me and my archers around the battlefield. I'm not sure if we can make full use of the practices of the Taldan military, although the Phalanx certainly shows outstanding results. Taldor's infantry trains in a fundamentally different way than our own. I'm afraid that blindly copying another nation's combat style won't yield us the benefits we seek. Yeah, and just because I love Phalanxes, Windowog's tactic wouldn't actually work. Phalanxes, at least if you're talking about the Greek Phalanx, they had really long spears, and they had shields, so like, you know, shooting them straight on, they just block it with their shield, right? But if you try to like volley the arrows, at them. They hit them to, like at a higher angle. They would often use their long spears as like I don't know what the right word for it is, but they'd like wave them in the air, and there'd be so many of them that it would actually knock the arrows out of the sky. And that's one of the ways that Alexander the Great and his phalanxes hurt the Persians so much. And then they had cavalry charges too, so it was kind of a mix. Interestingly, though, it's more of Grey Boar's tactics that ended up defeating the Greeks when the Romans came on to the field, because they were so, like, each officer had such agency within the legion that they were able to adapt really quickly to things. Yeah, you know, fun stuff. Grey Boar, is it wise to allow officers to make their own decisions? This acquaintance of mine, my colleague. He used to serve as a corporal in the Malthuni army. At some point, they went on a raid against Narmathi guerrilla warriors. They ran into an ambush, got shot to hell, and chased the enemy deep into the woods. Is it obvious yet that they were being invaded? It was obvious to my acquaintance, too. So he tells his commanding officer, thinking things are looking ugly, we've got to turn back. But the officer dug his heels in. Our orders were clear. Upon contact with a lightly armed opponent, we are to give chase and dispatch them. Upon contact with a superior force, we are to contain it by forcing a fight and send for reinforcements. He recited that order to me word for word. He won't forget it till the day he dies. That's what the generals in the capital have decided, you see. Since the enemy has split their forces, we need to move in with large units and crush the weak bands one by one. Looks solid on paper, but when you're out in the woods in the middle of the night, not so much. Anyway, when they did get ambushed by an enemy force and contained it by forcing a fight, only my acquaintance and his squad made it out alive. He put two and two together and figured that no reinforcements were going to make it in time, so he tried to break through. They ran through the woods for 6 days, with the enemy hot on their heels, but they survived. My acquaintance learned a lot from that battle, so he deserted immediately afterward to become an assassin, a much safer craft. The point is, no matter what we come up with, you never know how it's going to play out on an actual battle. And only those who are on the ground fighting can truly know the best thing to do. So I would trust your officers. I can't imagine your army is commanded by idiots, and give them free rein. Initiative is a dangerous weapon. There are situations where it can be useful, but in large-scale battles, any display of free thinking, any leeway in interpreting orders, may disorganize the army and throw it into chaos. We should not be destroying the discipline of our troops with our own hands. Yeah, I mean, there is a danger in that, you know, officers will not complement each other, but that's when you have to discipline the officers into, you know, picking the right decisions to work together. We're probably going to go with Grey Boars. Windwog, how will your proposed tactics help us? Whenever we'd go on a hunt knowing we were up against a mighty beast, we wouldn't rush in and get impaled on its fangs like idiots. First, we'd find its source of drinking water and throw in some poisonous grass that would sink to the bottom. Next, we'd hang bone rattles near its den that would sway in the wind, disturbing its sleep. Only when the beast was exhausted would we ambush it and cover its hide with 100 bleeding wounds. But even then, we didn't go for the kill. Only when the beast was so weakened by the pain and blood loss that it couldn't stand straight did we attack. That's what we should do now. Use every one of our most cunning and insidious of tricks to drain our foe's strength before we face them head on. It's not a bad tactic. Fight like bandits relying on contemptible ruses and dishonorable tricks? That is not how the army of Mendev fights, and we're proud of it. Yeah, well, it served you well for 100 years, hasn't it? Olbert, I can't even tell you how many there are. Traps, ambushes, rear attacks, targeted fires. Sarkoris may be ruined, but it's still our land, and it can still help us in battle. We can use the land to hide us from invaders, use it to lure them into a pit right under their feet. That's how we always fought in Sarkoris, and today's generation of fighters will be taught the same way. When the demons came to the lands of Sarkoris, the locals were no match for them on any front. The only thing we can learn from them is how not to fight. That's a good point. Odin. History knows of virtually no prominent generals who disregarded defensive combat doctrine. There are times when letting the enemy break their teeth upon your army's formation is more advantageous than going on the offensive yourself. Perseverance oftentimes best valor. See the snorts. You can't win a war by sitting on your hands, especially against an innumerable force of demons who keep pouring out of the abyss. We must strive for victory. Live for it. That's the only way we'll put an end to them. Alright. Let's see our choices. Cavalry charge gets us all trainable cavalry units gain the charge ability. +1 bonus to speed, 20% bonus to damage for 1 round until your unit receives 2 penalty AC for a round. Okay. That could be good. Taldan Phalanx. Trainable infantry gain the charge ability. Same thing? Yeah. Officers. All cavalry and range units gain the independence feat. 2 initiative. Okay. Base our tactics around diversions. All infantry units gain the debilitating poison ability. Reduces the unit's stats and imposes negative. That might not be bad. I don't know. War tricks of this. Cunning tactics ability. Infantry and range units get this. On the first round of combat, all ranged infantry units get 4 to initiative and 2 to attack. It's actually not bad. All units gain the tough feat. Okay. Out of all of these... Yeah, this is the one I liked. We'll let our officers use their initiative in battle. An army where the commanders don't try to force their so-called wisdom on their soldiers and instead let them use their own heads. That's unheard of. Greybor looks on contentedly as Captain Odin grinds his teeth. Well, I believe the military council has reached a decision on all necessary reforms. All that's left is to put our army to the test, the siege of Stormpeak. This battle will show us the worth of all the work we've done. Captain Odin's voice quivers nervously on these last words, and for an instant, his mask of composure cracks. Seeing you take notice, he shoots you a look of warning that says, "Not now." Alright, Storm Peaks. I feel like we've gotten that a lot sooner than I did in the first game, or first playthrough. Alright, let's take a look at our map. Storm Peaks, do I see it anywhere? I don't see it anywhere. Where would Storm Peaks be? Huh. I don't know. Maybe it's not on the military map? Okay, well. We've got 2 more days on that, so we'll skip another day here. Royal Conscription. Recruitment growth for trainable units increased by 10% for 4 days. Yeah, we can do that. For the campaign, I think we're ready to move you in. I do believe you are ready. We'll do this too, just in case. Here we go. Okay. Can't hit 3 of them, huh? Alright, do this group then. Got them both. Dude. That's huge. Move in there. Good damage. Fire. He's not going to be able to move, right? Or he could probably teleport. Do that and then move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. Alright, that's fine. Blast him. Kill him. Bang. What an easy fight. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance. Not even an inkling of a chance. Despite their paucity of numbers, the gang of demons gave the Crusaders a tough fight. In the skirmish, they resembled more a tight-knit squad than a marauding gang of raiders. An old map of Sarkoris found on a victim's body was immediately turned over to the commander. Perhaps those demons were performing an important search or reconnaissance mission for their masters. Come what may, their mission failed. When Sarkoris was perishing, tormented by the demons, many of the tribes were forced to flee. Legend has it that the people of the Bloodwood tribe, pursued by the spawn of the Abyss, walked through the wilds for days. Soon their strength left them, and fear filled their hearts. When cruel death seemed inevitable, the old shaman summoned his fellow tribesmen and commanded them to take each other by the hand and stand united side by side. He promised that he would protect them from the pain and anguish and offer them the opportunity to witness the eradication of the demon scourge to pay the bloody debt of revenge. The shaman performed a mysterious ritual, and all who had gathered became one, transforming into a giant ash tree that propped up the sky. The demons, following the Sarkorians' trail, did not find a living soul and howled in dismay. They burned down the forest and uprooted the trees, before turning their ire on the ash. But the tree was too tall and mighty for them to fell. When the creatures of the Abyss left with nothing, a boy, the only member of the Bloodwood tribe who, for some reason, had been untouched by the shaman's magic, jumped down from the tree and took his leave. He survived to pass on the legend of the last ash to future generations. Every 10 years, his descendants would make their way into the World Wound to the roots of the great tree and honor the memory of his fellow tribesmen. A map showing the path to this secret site has been passed down in their family for generations. All who came to the last ash heard the same whisper drifting through the leaves. The last branch will be the witness of the end of the demonic rule. Alas, as years went by, their belief in these words grew weaker, and the tree, wounded by the demons, slowly began to die. It is said to have turned into a huge stump, with only one branch left, and if the tree dies before the world wound is defeated, the power of demons will never leave these lands. That's not good, is it? Don't want that to happen. Okay, well, good job. That is everything. No way forward from here. Okay, we're about to rank up. Right? Yeah, got a day on that, and we could expand one of the fortresses too. So let's get one more day. Bastion to fortress. The bastion can be expanded into a fortress. This can be done in the management menu on the selected fort. Everything is ready for the relic's augmentation. Okay. The relic was created from the altar of the first retriever. Is attracting practitioners of secret knowledge. A druid who has arrived in Dresden is asking for permission to cleanse the sacred item of corruption. A dark priestess from Nadal wishes to dedicate it to her patron, Zon Cathon, and a frenzied worshipper of Lamashtu yearns to awaken the spirit of the long-dead monster, who will be given the right to touch the relic. The shirt is woven from spider web. It strangles the wearer, inflicting 5 penalty to mobility, and it also helps to discharge electric damage, granting the wearer electricity resistance 30. Whenever the wearer is hit by a non-slashing weapon, they must pass a reflex saving throw or become staggered for the first attack in a round, as well as suffer a -2 penalty attack rolls for 1 round. Okay. Cleanse the gear. So it makes it a druid thing. Don't have any druids. Pray to the Abyss for the first retriever. Whenever they wear polymorphs into any creature, they gain +4 enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls made with limbs. Interesting. Whenever a creature hits them with a melee attack, that creature suffers 1d6 piercing damage. That sounds great. The spirit of the first retriever lied dormant in its web and in the teeth of the victims brought to the altar. An unholy ritual awakened it and turned it into a servant of the relic owner. Nice, nice. The branch of the last ash. Let's just keep going down this way, right? The first ones we got. I see how craftsman can do some work on the relic. Do that. Alright. Logistics reforms. Go and do that, and we'll skip one more day. And we can rank that up now. Maybe come all the way back here. Okay. I guess we can move you here. Having a fort right here would have been good, actually. Oh, you're stuck. Never mind. Skip a day. Oh, wait. I didn't need to skip that day. Whoops. Yeah, do that. Alright, let's see this logistics stuff. That was my bad. We forgot to upgrade one of our forts too. We'll do this, upgrade a fort, and then we'll head out to somewhere. Maybe down to the to Wintersun. Get that one quest done. Commander, Druglinda's one eye is looking at you grimly. Next to her stands a shackled half-elf. This is Corporal Nikild Bartley. He was detained while stealing army property. During interrogation, he admitted to being one of the leaders of the Fellows of the Crusade. Based on his account, we've identified and arrested the rest of the leaders of the Fellows. The law says this kind of offense in wartime warrants a noose. She shoots Nikild a sullen look. But they are our soldiers, after all. We've fought together more than once. It's rotten, hanging your comrades. I say we boot them all the way to Nerisian in chains. Let them be tried like common thieves. They'll serve their time, and hopefully these sorry excuses for bandits will wise up a bit. What bandits? Bandits would have already hightailed it from Dresden. These guys are alright. We could use them for things. Don't split on your mates, Manarak. That's low. Let's tuck him. That's rich coming from him. Let's tuck him away in some far-off garrison. And if anybody asks, we'll say they legged it. They have stumbled. They're criminals. But they're also mortals who've chosen to risk their lives in order to stop a demonic invasion. Surely that mitigates their guilt, at least a little. There's no need for trials or gallows. We should show mercy and give them a chance to atone for what they've done. These insolent dogs dared to lay a finger on the master's property? They must be punished. Not by the gallows. That won't scare anyone. We should have them ripped to pieces in front of the ranks. Jeez. Corporal Bartley, tell me exactly what you did. I did what I did. Neko looks at you defiantly. I won't lie. I'll tell you everything, and you can do what you will. Pardon me if you'd like, and if not, go ahead and execute me. Here's how it went. In the last battle, some of our company ran into some enemies with an infectious plague. When they got back to the barracks, half of them came down with something. They were hot as coals and raving, crying green slime instead of tears, and the smell. They were rotting alive. The healers helped everyone they could, bless them, but there just wasn't enough healing potions for everyone. So my guys are lying there, rotting away, and the quartermaster, that cur, he just shrugs. We're out, he says, looking at me all smug. Well, we roughed him up a little, checked his cabinet, and what do you know? He did have potions, a whole crate of them. We ran straight back to the infirmary, and we saved our friends, and that was it. They shackled us, and brought us to you for judgment. If you think I'm a criminal, then fine, sentence me. But I reckon the real criminal here are the quartermasters. They just sit there, fat and happy, hoarding all the goods the kingdom gave them. Meanwhile, we're flopping about in the dirt and the blood. And if we need anything, the answer's always the same. We're out. Corporal Bartley forgot to mention that he beat the quartermaster almost to death and left him to bleed out. It's a miracle the poor man's still breathing, and that the healing potions were intended for command staff. The quartermaster had an order. He was to die sooner than let anyone steal items of strategic importance. The death of a trained officer is a much heavier blow than the death of a common soldier. Without capable officers, our losses would be tenfold. He also failed to mention a dozen previous cases of theft, which cannot be so neatly excused by a touching concern for his comrades, and a whole warehouse worth of stolen goods he stashed near the city walls. Druglinda shakes her head grimly, glowering at Nikild. No way around it, lads. You've been caught. We have to punish you, otherwise we can kiss goodbye to any sense of order. Corporal, you have anything to say in your defense? You can put it all on us. You can't put it all on us. We're soldiers. We're told to survive to fight another day, and that's exactly what we're doing. It's our blood that pays for for your victories. And if we're winning and Mendev still can't give us what we need, then they're scumbags, not us. You told us you'd cover for us if need be. You turned a blind eye here and there. You showed us sympathy. And now you're backing out? It was fine to do it once, twice, but 3 times? It's the gallows? Woldriff, what's your suggestion? Remember how you pulled me out from behind the bars in Canabras? You ever regretted it since? Yes. Woldriff falters. Actually, don't answer that. Anyway, what I mean is, they may be thieves, but they're still here. In the world God's damned wound. Fighting demons, even though they could have been miles away from here by now if they wanted. Alright, they messed up. But these are our guys. We need them in this war. Save their skins now and they'll be loyal to you forever. Hush this all up and keep it out of the court. Send them off to some remote fort somewhere. They won't forget your kindness, just you wait. They'll fight for you until they die, or we win. These dogs don't know the meaning of gratitude. The only thing they understand is fear. If we let them go now, every scumbag in your army will know what we're weaklings, who can be robbed with impunity. Ruchelet. Commander, we are more than an army. We are crusaders, a holy brotherhood that protects this beautiful world from absolute evil. These people have committed a crime and need to be punished, but we can't treat them like common marauders. There can be no place for whips and gallows on this sacred march. Spare them. Give them a chance to atone, as you did for me. You'll see. It'll work better than the most severe punishment. Dorglenda, what's your solution? We're at war, and in war, there's only one sentence for this type of thing. Execution in front of the ranks. But Warriors of the Crusade should get some leniency for their past deeds, shouldn't they? I've looked into the records of every fellow, and let me say this. None of them have ever faltered in combat. None have ever abandoned their comrades. They've fought with daring and bravery. They've given it all. Given it their all. And the other soldiers respect them. It feels awful to hang people like that. We'll send them to Nerissien. Let the judge give them 5 or so years of hard labor. They say it clears your head right up. Yeah, they clearly forgot that in Mendev, only nobles and rich people are allowed to steal. Oh, pardon me, not steal. Collect taxes and care about their wealthy selves. And if a simple lad grabs a loaf without permission because he's starving to death, his options are gallows or hard labor. Man, I love this country we're protecting. Windowog. The servants have lost all fear and dared to put their greasy fingers on the master's possessions. That cannot be forgiven, or they'll get completely out of hand. This one and his henchmen need to be quartered in plain sight, and the rest need to remember, you don't even look at something that belongs to the master, and don't ever forget to pay a cut from whatever you find, no matter how or where you got it. If anyone pulls a stunt like this ever again, I'll skin them alive myself. That's the kind of discipline you need to have if you want to nip this insolence in the bud. This is horrible. How can we do this to our comrades, our crusaders? And how could we call ourselves crusaders afterward? Alright, Woldriff's finance points income increases by 10 and material increases by 1 for each controlled region. That's pretty good. Ruchelet. The effect of positive morale on finance, materials, and energy points income increased by 33%. That's also pretty good. Dorglenda. All resources increased by 5%. Income. It's not bad. All generals gain the salvage feat. Defeating an army adds 1,000 finance points. We've already defeated like all the armies. Real Woldriffs. Actually. So this is tough. This is actually tough. I can see a reason why Manorak would do the top 3. And the one I kind of like the most, Dorglenda's. is like the one I think he'd do the least of. Like, that's giving his power over to Mendev, right? He doesn't like that. These guys are kind of like his dudes, right? So Arushales, even though it's like the merciful one, he's like, yeah, I don't care if you almost kill the quartermaster, do whatever. But they did steal from me personally, right? So that makes me go for Windowog, but Windowog's thing sucks. And Woljif, I think, knows these kinds of people the best. So I'm going to trust him. We've trusted him so far on most of these situations. We're going to go with this one. Yeah, I mean, finance points income. It's for each controlled region. We control like 5 or something, right? So that's a pretty good increase. I don't know. Do that one. Great. You'll see. It always pays to have folks around who are grateful to you personally. Make them work for the rescue. And we'll tell the soldiers some tale about a daring escape on a pack of trained bullets. I hope that does it for our fellows' problem. Who knows, maybe our supply situation is finally sorted and I won't have to assemble the logistics council in the full again. We can only hope. Wait. All our stats maximized? Holy shit. The commander has succeeded in turning a small expeditionary squad into a true army, one capable of waging war against a superior opponent while providing for its own needs. I can't believe we've actually done it. That's crazy. That took us to like the end of the game on the first playthrough. Man, second playthroughs are a lot easier, aren't they? Or maybe I was just really bad for the first playthrough. That could be a thing as well. Okay, so really, Keeper's Canyon isn't... We never upgraded Keeper's Canyon? Huh. I thought we had. I guess there would have been no reason to do that, huh? Okay, well, out of this group, we'll go with the Lands of Yathswatch. Oops, not that. Upgrade it. It is now a fortress. Okay. 10% to joining trainable units. Garrison. Citadel in Watchtower. Because the garrison's really the only one. Put the garrison there. I guess we do want a sanctuary. Put that there. That could be good. That one can't be placed. Monument could be good. To all trainable units of military. Oh, it's a big one. Never mind. Sure, Mercenaries Guild's fine. A market's fine. A hospital's fine. Make a stables here. And then an arsenal. There we go. I'm happy with that. Cool. I do believe that we're probably about ready to head out of here. Any new decrees? No. Okay. So where are we going to go? I think we said we were going to head off to Wintersun and check out that mysterious elf girl who's staring at the petrified tree. I don't know if we'll be able to... I don't remember how long of a quest that is. But we already cleared out Wintersun, so it should be a simple matter just to go there. Alrighty. Surprised middle game didn't give us like a ton of XP. It only gave us 1,200. It's a bit of a shame. Fortress Gates. Sea Light, you're gone. And Grey Boar, you're back. Yep. Plus with Grey Boar, I just really like the Titan Fighter thing with the dual wielding two-handed weapons. That's so cool. Okay. So, a couple things. We need to find out where Storm Peaks is. Looks like we got an enemy army there. Unless that is Storm Peaks, I don't know. Where the hell is Storm Peaks? I don't think it exists yet. I think Storm Peaks is like further into the wound. It has to be, right? Okay. Well. Let's go over to the 2nd Legion here. Oh wow, we got a rank 9 army here. Wait, is this Storm Peaks? Because it says layer. Okay, I actually need you to get over here then. It's 166. Is that the... I wish I could zoom out so I could see the path better. Yeah, I don't think there's a shortcut. I think we have to just go. Okay, it'll take a while to get there. But we'll be okay. Alright, and as for us, yeah, we're going to go down to Winter Sun. Head on down. 18 hours. Okay. And invade them. Is that invade? Evade them. We also have more recruits. Yay! Gonna recruit them. 110 convicts. Jesus. Alright, what do we got here? Shield bearers, slingers, hell knights. Nothing we really need. Alright, you guys come out over here to meet them. Head on out over there. Which way am I going? Okay, I'm going through there. Yeah, I guess that's not any quicker going that way. Okay. Train troops. Give me these guys. 6 of them. Search for new mercenaries. Axe hunters. Headhunters. I think headhunters might be something we're using. But not for this group. Alright, come on down. Alright. Legion 2. No, it's Hound Masters we're using. Okay. Mongrel Fighters, Demonic Knights, Vampires. Who are you guys? Marksman. And then 3rd Legion. This is Rangers. Warrior of the Devices. Okay. Do we want to add like another group to them? Not really. I don't want to spend my finance points. Not like we're really low on them at all, but... Okay. Let's go ahead and head in. Return to Winter Sun. I think this is the episode I'm uploading right now too. Are the Winter Sun episodes. Maybe we just finished it. I'm not sure. Okay. Probably want Greybor to be where Ninio is. So like that. Yeah. Alright, buff. And we're going up to Petrified Trees over here. Yeah. Okay. Little walk through the woods here. Look, the bears are still there. Our great lady. Praise the sun. The winter sun. So clever.
Onwards.
Okay. We can go ahead and do our short buff too. Just in case something happens. Hello there. Teacher! Teacher, what happened to you? Claim gingerly touches Myamir's shoulder. You're nothing but skin and bone. You can barely stand upright. Come with me, you need to rest. We must leave this valiant researcher in peace. It may not look it, but she's in the middle of some vital experiment. Rest. Seeds rest in the earth. Bones rest betwixt roots. Covered in snow, we find rest in earth. Until spring. Until spring. Teacher, Claim calls to Mimir with pain in his voice. Do you remember me? It's me, Claim, your student. I've come to bring you home. Claim. A spark of recognition flares in Mimir's crazed eyes. Claim, what are you doing here? This place is dangerous. Go. Bone like bark, like rock, like oath. A barely discernible whisper touches your mind. It sounds like the rustling of sand on ice. She belongs to this place, mortal. She will stay here. You will not save her. Leave her or kill her and go on your way, or else you will stay here in her place. Who is that? Who's there? Come out and show yourself. Show yourself. Ciabre. You desire to know who I am? I will allow it. But this knowledge is not without cost, don't know. A terrible figure, a petrified skeleton with branching horns, seems to grow out of the ground in front of you. Mortals, be gone. Be gone from this place. She's mine. Leave her to me. Who are you? Ciabre. The sound of the word feels like ice in your ear, like you've just laid your head on a frozen tombstone. I was a druid in Old Sarkoris, long ago, before the surviving magic users brought disaster upon themselves. While this land was alive, I protected it with my life. When the time came for it to die, I followed it into death. The smooth gleaming white stones in the skull's eye sockets are fixed on the petrified tree. Our forest held secrets, ancient sacred truths. The demons brought fire. Flesh and wood burn all as well as each other. But stone does not burn. We turned our trees to stone and stood next to them as stone guardians. Why do you say that Mimir belongs to this place? The insolent, foolish mortal came here seeking the secrets of the old forests. Well, I allowed her to glimpse them. But these secrets come at a cost. To preserve them, to escape the fire into the embrace of stone. We paid with our lives and souls. It is only fair that she should pay the same price. Can I learn some of your secrets too? I'm willing to pay any price. What must I do? Hug the tree? Drink from a stream? Wash only in falling rain? I'm ready for anything. The Ciabre is silent for a time. She was here first. You are too late. It has grown too noisy here now. Leave. We've no interest in your payment. What a terrible, terrible shame. If you change your mind, send word to me by carrier pigeon, or by dragonfly, or whatever you have here. We are crusaders. We fight demons. We share a common enemy. We're on the same side. On the same side of what? The front, where you foreign invaders battle with invaders from the abyss for our mutilated lands? No, mortal. I may despise you less than I do the demons, but I am on one side. You are on another. Let me take her. Name a price for her life and I will pay it. She's not yours, monster. If you won't release her willingly, I'll free her by force. I'll leave her to you. Farewell, Mammer, the scholar. Deserter, monster. They're all the same to me. I'll kill you both. She's beyond saving. I will lay the souls of Mammer, the scholar, and this monster to rest. I will slay you both. Claim grits his teeth and turns away, but he doesn't dare to contradict you. So you've decided to remain here forever, as you wish.
Save the last one for me.
I probably picked the hardest option, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright. I'm gonna do a flame strike right out of the gates. Good damage. You son of a bitch. I hate you for that. Immune. Alright, we need to be... Do it. 109, she can do 2 of those.
Simply business. Precision and grace.
Okay. Rage. Study. Teleport. Attack. Kill.
Go for their heart.
Good.
They'll beg me to
Good.
stop.
They're dead.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Hey, no! We lost somebody. Do I have Breath of Life on anybody? I don't think so.
Open your heart to me.
Oh, yeah, I do. Heal. Bring her back to life. Cool. Took a lot of dex damage there, though, so that's not great. Demon's Terror. Heavy shield, full plate. We got Cloak of Resistance, Ring of Protection. Shapeshifter's Helm. Hide Armor +4. Corrosive Quarterstaff. Some good stuff. Is Claim dead? Claim might be dead, but that's okay. Shapeshifters. Have any shapeshifters in here? I mean, I guess Olberg would want that stuff, huh? Can I sort by newest? Okay. This helm grants its wearer +2 bonus to AC while in wild shape. Okay, so that's only for druids, really. +2 protection. Is that what everybody's kind of at right now? That needs one anyway. Yeah. Okay. What's this ring? What's this ring? To avoid magical and unusual attacks with great willpower. Guess you do need another ring, so might as well use that. Oh wait, what? How are those things the same? Okay. Is this one the same? Nah. We'll use that one then. No big deal. We have this hide armor though. I don't think I really have anybody that's gonna need that though. We have this. But that's also for Olberg. Keep forgetting you have this. That would help you. Anyway, we have leveled up as well. Let's take a look at this though. Mammer the scholar embarked on research into a highly interesting subject, but have her studies brought any benefit to her? May her fate serve a lesson to those who come after her. When you make a deal with fate in exchange for great knowledge, be sure to check the price before you sign the dotted line. So true. Yeah, I don't think we ended this quest very, very well on the first time either. But, oh well. Level 14, let's do this. Ooh, we get our quarry. On target with a line of sight. +2 insight bonus on attack rolls. That's going to be good. And all critical hits are automatically confirmed. That's huge. That's pretty huge, I think. We get another nocturnal ability. Oh, it's been so long since we've leveled up, I feel like. Definitely in like real time. It's been like a month. Okay. Anything that opened up for this one? This one. Vampiric Shadow Shield. I think we'll get that. Oh, and this one. Racking Ray. I want the Shadow Shield. That'll help me survive a little better. Good, good, good. Camellia, level 14. Just get some more spells this level. That's fine. Trickery up, Persuasion up. Breath of Life too. I've already had that? I thought I've had that. I don't know. Level 14 Kineticist. You get a wild talent. Boop, boop. And let's see. Need adaptation. None of these are really great. I guess getting a bonus feat could be good. Or skill focus. What's your skill? What's your high skills? Nature and perception. Go perception. Unless we've already got it. Yeah, we've already got perception. Guess we can go nature. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Yeah, so our lore nature is pretty good now too. Grey Boar, Titan Fighter. Ooh. You get massive attacks. Combat feat from the Ranger's 2-weapon combat style. Yeah. Bravery. Boom and boom. Okay. So from these, we want greater 2-weapon fighting. Gain a 3rd attack with your offhand. Take it. Alright, Inciter. Level 14 Inciter. So we're going to get level 5 spells. That's huge. Raging Song Swift Action. I thought we already had that as a swift action. Or was it a move action? Oh, it was a standard action. Huh, whatever. Mind Games. Okay, that's more of that stuff. Okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. And we get one level 3 spell as well. What level 3 spells do we have already? Blink, Haste, Displacement. Okay. Let's get Feather Step Mass. Or, yeah, we don't have that in this current party. So we'll take that. Alright, and then level 5 spells. Let's see. Heaven's Wing Strike. Your performance creates the sound of thousands of angelic wings descending upon your enemy, paralyzing. That sounds awesome. I want that. I don't even care if it's not fitting. I guess he's an Azamar, right? So it makes sense from a certain point of view. And we'll get Cacophonous Call Mass too. Yeah, let's get some offensive abilities. Cool. And then you. Keen-Eyed Adventurer. We get a Hex. And Mass Invisibility. That's pretty good. Alright, so another Hex here. I think we're going to get Major Healing. Because I do think those are helpful, having that as an option. And then 2 level 7 spells. Ooh, Legendary Proportions. Any mass buffs? Hold Person Mass. Cure Moderate Wounds Mass. Heal is a pretty good one to have. Should probably pick up Heal, huh? And I'm going to get Chain Lightning. Are we an ice person? I think so. Yeah, we'll get Chain Lightning. Well, maybe we should get something else. Get like a level 6 spell. What do we have for level 6? Can I expand this a little bit? Thank you. Cone of Cold and all those. Okay. Getting Raised Dead wouldn't be terrible. Fester Mass. That could be good. What does that do? Alright, what does Fester do? Banshee Blast. Again. Cloud Kill. Like if we could make a selective Cloud Kill, that wouldn't be terrible. Ooh, Death Ward. We need Death Ward. Yeah, nobody's got Death Ward in the group, so I need that. Alright. Leveled up. Mission accomplished. Claim's probably not too happy, but that's okay. Alright. Ah, man. I don't want the episode to be over already. Maybe we'll try and make it to Dresden. Might be a little bit of a longer episode. Let's get to Dresden. This is the way out, right? Yeah, over here. Insane half-elf. Yeah, I don't think we were able to... Or I don't think we decided to, like, free her in the last one either. I don't know. I don't remember there being, like, a good conclusion to that story in our first playthrough, so I don't think we picked a good option. Yeah, we need to get back... We need to get back home and cure us of all that dex damage, because that was a lot of dex damage. I was not happy about that. And considering a lot of us are dex-based, that's not great. I keep forgetting that Manorak isn't dex-based, he's strength-based. An enemy has reached us and now attacks. Oh, this is Yathwatch. Or Yathwatch. I don't know why I keep thinking Yath is a person, and it's their watch. I just need to rename it to be that. Wow, that looks like a lot of people. We might lose this. Hit them. Alright, defend. 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 Was I immune to that? I don't know. Doesn't look like I've been enslaved. Oh, I can summon a hound. That's neat. I wish you guys were sharpshooters. That'd be helpful. Get in there, hounds. Damn, that's so much damage they do. Get him again. Come on, 100 damage. Not bad. You really need to take those guys out, though. Okay, well, they can get to us now, so... Move in. That's good, we feared them. I was afraid that would happen. I really was. I'm worried for my vampires here. Uh-oh. Now I'm really worried for my vampires. Ah, that needs to be more damage. I should move here. There's good damage on them. You need to kill him here. Good. We're gonna defend. Defend. Wonder if I get delayed turns. That would have been good. If we can kill them here, or at least get them close. Okay, let's move in now. It's gonna do a lot of damage here, though. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Heal them. I'm an idiot. Oh, man. That was so dumb of me. Oh, he should still win, but... I guess we probably should try healing us some here. Alright. Well, maybe we... Oh, good, we got the vampires back. We lost a marksman, though. That's probably worse. We lost our ranged capabilities. Damn. I was not expecting that to happen. Did you guys rank up at least? Or level up at least? You did. That's good at least. Alright, zealous student. 10 more experience. Okay. Yeah. You want that. Okay. Back to me. And we can just teleport back to Dresden. Which I guess is all we really needed to do, right? We don't have any quests to turn in here. Let's just enter. Go to the Citadel, rest, and then we'll... I should probably heal before we end the episode. Because I'll forget otherwise. Knowing me. So we'll rest. Go to the priest and heal. And then we'll be done. Actually, do I have restoration scrolls already? Didn't I buy like a bunch of them? Yeah, I have 10 of them. Go and use these. Not on you, though. We need to level everybody up, too. Use all of that. Man, that was a lot of dex damage she took. Good. So now we can go rest. Yeah, I know. Nocticula's probably like, what the hell's taking that mortal so long to do my task? Always cheese crostata. Why do you serve the goddess of beauty? Beauty is useless. You'd be better off serving the god of war or power. Strength does not only lie in cruelty and inflicting pain. When you find yourself stopped in your tracks by something beautiful, or you weep at the piece of music, you will understand. I don't think she ever will. That's the problem, right? I guess if she ever did, then you'd really see the power of Shelyn, huh? Alright, we are well rested again. 7:20 a.m. Anything on the map here? Nope. Let's head out. I know I keep stalling the end of the episode. We do need to level everybody up. We'll do that at some point. Like I said, I think we found our sort of main party here. I mean, we'll probably bring Ulbrich with us for some Sarkorian goodness, but for the most part, stop. You guys catch up. You join up. It's 32. What are these guys? Church guards. That's good. And this is a big increase here too. Got 100 bandits now. 170 of these hedge knights who are really strong. 1,300 convicts. That's insane. We are quite a strong army. Alright, continue. What's going on here? I thought I saw nothing on here. An event. An important inspection. A group of officials from Nerisian is on its way to Dresden. They want to inspect how well the crusade is organized. What kind of welcome should they receive? A cold one? That's 4,000. These don't matter anymore, right? When we get back from the Abyss, can you get up to 10? Like, does this continue? I don't know. We're getting 3,000 of this per day, dude. That's insane. Wow. Okay, anyway. Lavish. Finite point income increased by 30. That's good. Show things as they are. Finance points income increased by 30 and 3,000 diplomacy. So that seems like just straight up better than that one. Okay, bring the officials to the front line. Okay, out of all of these, which is my lowest? Military. Look all the experience. Military is like... How are these experiences so high? 320,000, 500,000, 818,000, and then military is 25,000. I don't know. Bringing the officials to the front line. Sela escorted the committee to the front lines where the pampered bureaucrats were forced to learn of the hardships of military life firsthand. Having got caught up in a surprise attack and personally witnessed the demon's brutality, the inspectors swore to supply the army with everything it may need, and do so diligently. Nice. Another 30 finance points per day. Pretty good. Okay, so let's take a look at where we want to go next. This is Primitive Altar. And why have I not been there before? We're going to go to the Heart of Mystery next. Extripator's Camp. I have so many things to do. We also have this broken wagon I kind of want to get done. A broken cart up here. I don't think we can get here unless we can go through here now again. I don't know. Have we upgraded this place? We should upgrade. We have the money. We should go through and upgrade all my places. Garrison Barracks. Spellcaster's Lodge. Supply Center is always nice. A stable's fine, yeah. Yeah, we probably want to get all these upgraded. I suppose I don't need to take you guys along for the ride here. I don't think you actually need to be managed. I think I've already upgraded you, right? Yeah. I wish I could just see that. There should be a way to do that, right? Is it on this map? No. Maybe on this. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do this and then I'll call it an episode. We're already at well over what I normally like to go to. Alright, archery range, barracks, spellcaster's lodge, stables. Just just keep pumping out the troops. Our army's gonna be so strong. Game won't even need me, and they'll just win everything. Okay. And maybe I'll upgrade the rest of the stuff off screen. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. In the next episode, we'll go somewhere. I haven't decided where, but we'll go somewhere. Until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.